Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Mitch English. Holiday gatherings are rolling around again, and most of us are pretty excited about celebrating with the family. But family get-togethers also seem to have a unique way of just bringing up old dysfunctional patterns and insecurities. So here to help us navigate through the holiday season is family patterns expert Judy Wilkins. Hi, Judy. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, Mitch. It's lovely to be back with you.
So glad to have you here. We think of the holidays, we think of holiday movies, and I can't think of one holiday movie that doesn't really necessarily surround itself with dysfunction in some sort. That's what makes a movie, right? How do you think, how many actual movies do you think there actually are of showing dysfunctional families at Christmas time?
Dozens and dozens. And notice they all come together in the end. But oh my goodness, the pathway there.
Yes. Yeah, making memories is all. It seems like that's the case. Well, with that said, I think we're actually really familiar with that family dynamic. But why do you think that is?
Well, see, what happens is we get into those multi-generational patterns because you don't just inherit physical DNA, you also inherit your emotional DNA, your patterns of thoughts, feelings, actions, inactions, all of that good stuff. So what happened for mom and her mom's mom is going to filter all the way down through to you. Or you're going to be that kid who disappointed like your mother disappointed and her mother disappointed.
Okay.
And of course, when the holidays come around, it's the most perfect trigger because then we can point to all the things that so-and-so is not doing right because so-and-so is sitting right near us in the room. So we're kind of geared to actually looking at those family patterns where most times we kind of let them slide because we're too busy.
Again, it sounds like, from what I'm getting from you, like this, the emotional is a nurturing thing outside of nature. It's passed down because of the way we're treating each other. It's basically what you're saying. Am I right?
Well, it's more a case of there's an event that happens.
Okay.
We have a Christmas and it's disastrous. And so what do we talk about? We say, that was a terrible Christmas. Remember, everybody, don't smile too much because there's a disaster right behind it. And all of a sudden, generations later, I have a client who says, I hate Christmas. I hate it.
Yeah.
We always get warned about the big disaster. Well, the big disaster's over and done with, but its ramifications aren't. It just keeps echoing like this really bad dessert. And so up it comes until we actually look at it and go, yeah, but does it have to be that way? And we make a different choice. The minute we make a different choice, things change.
Yeah.
But we don't always take the time to do that.
Okay, well, then let's talk more about that. How do we get past those dysfunctional old patterns so that we can enjoy being around our family without having all that tension?
Okay, and so we go back to, well, great-grandma dropped dead on Christmas Eve, true story. And so everybody's miserable. You know, Christmas is a time to remember the departed ones. Well, not really so much.
Yeah.
So could we give great-grandma kind of a seat at the table, but in a good way? Could we tell good stories about her? And could we make new Christmas traditions? Could we come down, everybody in the same PJs, whatever it is? The way to change that is to say, what do I want, not what have I got?
Okay, and I like your idea about traditions too, because maybe ask around throughout the year. It's something fun and it's something different, and it's because you're concentrating on it. I would imagine it makes you forget what the problem was in the first place, right? I mean,
well, even if you don't forget and you don't really want to forget, it's something that you want to remember and acknowledge because it teaches you why those things cycle down. But you sure want to add some really good ones. I always say to people, I know we're past Thanksgiving and into Christmas and Hanukkah and all of that, but what are you really grateful for? Even when you had something dreadful happen, what did you learn from that?
Judy, we definitely appreciate you being on the show. Great advice. If you'd like more information, you can check out her website, judywilkins-smith.com. Thank you, Judy.